Yalla, you go somewhere.
I come here.
No way, there is no chance for that.
Anna, you don't need the treatment? Why you don't tell?
Did I tell them that I need treatment?
You are in the list.
I didn't speak to anyone. I need a treatment.
Alright. So let's
למה את שמה?
יש שמש ואנחנו הכוכבים. יאללה שבי איתנו גם. Is the music okay? Not too loud?
אני לא שומעת אותך.
Alright. You wanna put it next to me?
לא, גם אני לא חי, אם אני מסתכלת עליי. וואלה, don't. God help me.
Okay. Let's sit with our legs slightly forward, with our ankles like touching the edges of the mat. And let's try to lift our chest up so we will have a little bit of space in our belly, and we're slowly feeling our core getting engaged, okay? The legs should be flexed and the fingers pointing up. And from here, what we're trying to do is like to mobilize our ankles a little bit back and forward. And maybe try to sink it now with your breath. So every time the ankle comes to you, you inhale. And every time it's going from you, you exhale. Maybe try to do it now on the sides. The entire sides of your ankles are going, and then now you're trying to lift the ankles from the inside. Work on the inside parts of your hips. It's an area that we rarely work on, and sometimes we get injured from passing. So this side needs to be a little bit more activated, but now we migrate slowly, okay? We just made someone ruin my first impression. So try to lift the ankles a little bit, yeah? For as much as you have. And you can maybe bring your hands next to you if it will help you generate more power there. Let's try at least. Let's believe in ourselves, we can do it. Nice. Let's bring the legs to the forward position. Maybe now slightly closer to us. Very nice. Let's release our hands. Maybe try to roll ourselves back. Maybe massage the back, but also engage and work on the neck muscles. Maybe drop a little bit of the ego, you know, just we're all kids and girls inside of us, so you know, remember why we do those things. Nice. From here, let's meet again in sit, but now what we try to do is to cross the legs to the other side, okay? What we did previously. Very nice. Let's lift again our chest and take the left hand and place it in the same line as our sitting bones. And the shoulder is not collapsing inside, and the right sitting bone is not lifting because we want to elongate the side. So we will put the hand next to us, and then we will raise the right hand. And maybe try to bend to the side, elongate this entire side, and breathe into that. I know it's Friday. Want to start working on those very deep tissue muscles and the fascia. So now if we have it in our practice, let's try to lift the left hand, and with the power of our core, let's try to move from the forward side of the mat and just reach to the other side. Right leg in, and we lift on the other side. Very nice. Pay attention to the integrity of what you're doing. I'm on your side 100%, but it's your body. So if I'm over trying to do something and the left leg is lifting, nice, but we're trying to keep it on the mat so we can elongate this, because we're always pressing when we're sprinting in the gym. Let's try to give us some space. We deserve this. I spoke a lot during the course. It's not fair. Maybe we can even recross the legs just to create even more stimulus to the brain. Okay, and maybe try very strong, all of us. You keep on going. I'm just being lazy. You go. I'm just here to see. If someone, from whatever reason, I don't mind, is not okay with touch, just lift now your left hand and I will respect it 100%. We will find ways to do it. But if not, just let your head melt into the mat and we're still gonna stretch this, please. Nice. And from here, maybe take your hands slightly closer to you. Okay, and maybe try to lift your chest up, rolling the shoulders back. Brilliant. And from here, try to bring a little bit more weight to the sitting bones and maybe try to uncross your legs.
אני לא מצליחה.
Yeah. Trying to surprise you. And then try maybe to take the hands slightly back so your shoulders are even more open. And surprise, surprise, we're gonna go back in.
לא.
Easy peasy, right? Fun. Fun in the sun on Friday. Ale. So from here what we're trying is to roll our shoulders back and now maybe lift the hands up. And then maybe lift the legs. Cool. Take your hands and then just bring them under your legs. And if you fall it's alright, but just try to rebalance yourself. Nice. So now let's take the legs out and but keep the shins tucked to your palms. Very nice. And from here maybe we will do this roll again. Just to come back to the same sitting. Start playing with our extended core muscles but also with our stability. We're always on the move, we always see who's running behind us, where I can see the open ground. Let's keep on going. Once I've done enough or I feel like I don't want to, let's meet with the left leg on the floor, bent a little bit, and with the right leg on top of it. Sit and pigeon. Whatever I have today, it's fine. Maybe my pigeon is
ככה?
whatever shape. I'll come and adjust. But what we're trying is to have knee on top of one knee.
ככה?
Slowly. I'll go and walk, אני אעבור ביניכם. אנחנו מנסות כאילו עם הברך קדימה, זאתי, ולאט לאט כמה שיש לך, הכל טוב. סבבה מגל? לא? ורגע לנשום ותנסי עם הרגל בעדינות. ולנסות לבדוק את ה... כן, מגל. יש לנו רגליים חזקות, זה בסדר, זה הרבה שנים לא עבדו איתנו בעיקר על זה, ולא גם וכזה. So we can be here for a little bit. מכאן בוא נעביר משקל. Sorry. Let's put weight on our hands. And make sure that your fingers are open, like you're flexing your rings or whatever, but you're opening. Okay? And you're putting slowly weight on your hands because we want to open the thoracic part, the upper chest muscles. But also what it will give us is more space. Breathe. And from here, when we have this entire power on our hands, we will try to generate power from the pelvis area and try maybe to crisscross the legs. So we have this working for us, and then we will try to already come in to the other pose. Nice. And make sure that you're, as much as you have, the shoulder blades are on the ground, but don't be mad at yourself. But what we're trying is, even if you don't have it, even if the leg is like this, just make sure that you're working from the hip. So we have the knee. God bless our knees and ankles. They are what give us income, I guess. But they are weaker than your hip. So if your hip is closed, and for female athletes, unfortunately, your bodies are like this, you know, like a reverse filter. So more weight is on the knees, so you're collapsing inside. So what we will try to do is open it slowly, okay? But even if your legs are going like this right now, this is totally fine. Just make sure that it's coming from the hip. So we will try to open still as much as I have right now.
אני אגיד שיש לך אנגלית מצוינת.
תודה, הייתי בחוג בג'רוזלם פוסט לייט.
הייתי בחוג. בעניין האנגלית שלי.
חשוב לי שאני אבינו גם. It's important for me that everyone will understand. Portuguese. I know only todo bien. And I know I already learned Bibi, okay. And I need to learn it in Georgian as well. And in Portuguese as well.
No, Georgian is not important.
Yeah. Nice. From here, what we will try is, we have this power in our hands already from before. Let's put it on the sides of our legs. Maybe bring the weight forward and maybe see if we can, with our bellies and our chest, to touch the thigh, inner part of the thigh. I know it's maybe a bit of a more of a stretch, and I know maybe I hate myself right now. So let's hate ourselves for one more second, and then feel sorry for ourselves for one more second, and then try maybe to lift our parts of the body and only stay on the leg. I know. And then we will slowly move weight to the leg, and maybe try to take the left leg on the floor and put the right leg forward with a 90 degrees angle. This is pigeon. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, right leg forward. Make sure that we are not collapsing solely on the leg. Make sure we're not bending on the other side. We have the knee, we have the back of our leg on the mat. Okay? And we'll try to put the legs forward. And maybe try, God forbid, to smile. But I don't want to ask for too much. מה קרה? עקץ אותך?
לא, אני לא יכולה.
כואב? מה, נתפס?
לא, יש לה פציעה שם.
מה קרה? מה, זה כואב כאילו? מה, נכנסו לך ברגל?
זה מעומק.
אז את רוצה אולי להיות עם הברך מכופפת? בואי ננסה. גוף, אל תציג לה. גם יש לך מכנה יותר טובה. לקחת את הרגל הקדמית ככה. ימין. ככה. ואת הרגל השמאלית, כאילו כמה שיש לך, תכופפי גם את המזרון מלא. תשימי את זה ככה לברך. כמה שאת יכולה כפופן, שיהיה לך סבבה. Nice. And we feel the stretch in the outer part of the thigh. Now let's move weight to the hands. Okay? And let's maybe try to place some weight on the legs, the back leg, and maybe try to lift ourselves again and meet in plank. Plank, we're totally flat. It's very important to make those transitions in our body from a place of very stretchy, like a gum, because you're athletes and you're movement athletes. So it's important to be very, very flexible in 1 second, and then very, very strong and explosive on the other side. So what we'll try to do is place some more weight on the hands. Sorry, I'm talking and you're suffering. It's not fair. So I'll be with you. Okay, but what we're trying is to put weight forward, take the left leg, and then place it back there. Like we did on the other side, the right knee will be back. So we can feel sorry for ourselves for 1 more second. Then maybe hate ourselves for 2. And then let's try and get into that. Now we try to, if we don't have it totally today, it's perfectly fine. Let's stay on our leg, on our hands. Yeah? But what we try to do is not to collapse on one side. Okay, even if I'm here, I can roll on the forward part of my leg. יכולה להתגלגל על החלק הקדמי שלי של הרגל, ושכל השוק, כל השין, my entire shin is on the mat. And I'm trying to open my hip. So I'm trying like to rotate externally. Yeah? Very nice. And from here, let's strengthen our hands on the mat. Let's try to see the sockets of your wrists, of your elbows facing forward. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. It's very important to create this openness. Tuck the back knee and back leg. Let's lift ourselves to plank. Nice. Very good. And from here we move our weight forward and we jump to forward squat, like low lunge. But not. Nice. We can start moving from side to side, opening those hip muscles from passing, sprinting. We can also play with our ranges of motion. The hip, unfortunately, is very, very stiff, because even if we're athletes, we're sitting a lot. So it's very important to try and mobilize it as much as we can. You can use your hands also to do it, and try to work the full range of motion. You have also your legs, so try to work around that. Even if it's hurting, maybe we can be in a higher place, yeah? And we can start doing that massaging and move the knees. מה קרה? כואב בגוף?
לא, אני יש לי מיקרו בקרסול.
וואלה. באיזה צד?
בימין.
וכאילו בחלק החיצוני?
בהכל, כל זה זה כואב לי.
באיזה צד?
כמו יוגה, שמו יוגה.
באיזה צד? באיזה צד של הקרסול?
זה יותר הכל
טוב, נדבר אחרי זה, ננסה להיות על הצד. תנסי אולי גם להיות על החלק הקדמי של הכריות אם זה לא מתאים לך, אז תהיה על העקב. זה פחות מערב את הרצועות. Nice. So from here we're already standing nice and we're already energetic, I see, which is brilliant. So what we will try is to keep our legs slightly wider than our hips. Very nice. And if our ankles are sore from whatever reason, maybe even if they're not, let's try to start moving the weight back to our heels and maybe try to lift our legs, the front part of our legs. And when we lose stability, it's fine. Let's readjust and then move to the front parts. Whoever has a sore ankle, do it on the sides or on the inner side. It's very important, even when I'm injured, to at least signal to my body, you know, faking it till I'm making it, all this bullshit. It's alright that you're hurting, I see you. Let's go to the front part. But to train the body, even when I'm playing through pain, I'm still alright. I still know what's going on. I'm controlling this. Your body is your vessel, so use it. Nice. We can maybe even open the legs slightly even wider. And now we spoke about the stretchy to explosive part. So what we will try to do is take our feet and try to make them parallel, like a triangle. If I'm forming forward, I will see a triangle here. So the legs are facing each other. This is very good for your ankle strength. And even when you're sprinting, it will be very useful because you'll put more weight on the sides of your legs. Very nice. You can face there and I'll just go there. אם החלק החיצוני של הקרסול כואב לך?
לא, זה ממש טרי.
גם לא אותה? זה יצרה לך מתפרצת? Let's face here. תדבר עם אמא שלה.
תדבר עם השופט. תדבר לה רק צהוב.
אבל את יודעת מה אמא של השופט עושה?
What?
Nice. From here what we will try to do is let's crisscross our hands. But remember what pinky is first, okay? What's closest to the ground. It's gonna be very important later. From here what we'll try is have our back straight. And from here we will try to go down as much as we can. And try to make sure that the entire part of the leg is touching the floor. And then just collapse down and lift myself back up. Make sure that you're focusing on the outer part of your hip and the legs are pressing very, very firmly. And let's do it one more time. With control and then up. And then we can switch hands. Let's do it 2 more times and then we will do something a bit more. Let's go. And up. Let's breathe. We're all silly. We all came here to play, I hope. And up. Nice. So everyone has their left leg forward. Very nice.
firm the back leg. Let's twist the ankle and face to me. We're gonna meet in warrior one, meaning the left leg is forward, the right knee is slightly elevated if we don't have this range. If we do, the entire leg is gonna be 45 degrees angle, the entire ankle is on the mat. Beautiful. Now slowly, with belief and courage, we will try to slowly maybe go a little bit forward, bending on the forward front facing knee. Nice. But now let's try not to collapse, but very humbly starting to believe in ourselves, in the bodies that we worked all our lives to be in this position right now. And we have this entire strength in us. From here, what we will try is to move the weight forward, but in controlled fashion, and to take the right hand forward and place it next to the left hand. Maybe we can lift the back ankle, twist it, and then twist to the side and breathe. שימי את יד ימין שלך למזרון ואת יד שמאלה.
ליאון! What's up, brother?
Let's stay there. Take the left hand forward like we're swimming. And then let's frame the front facing leg. Place some more weight on the leg and then maybe try to bring the right leg next to the left. We're bending forward. Let's release our head to the ground. You're not missing anything here, I promise. I will tell everything that you are supposed to see. Let the head hang heavy. I'm just raising to see if you're all relaxed, that's all. Your knees can be slowly bent because it's the first time we're doing this today. Even though there are very important ranges for you. And hamstrings, God forbid, is a killer with all those pulled hamstrings after sprinting, I know. 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks out, it's a motherfucker, I know this. So let's try to work on this slowly. We slowly raise halfway up, meaning that our hands are slightly below our knees and we're trying to roll the shoulders back, looking a bit forward. And we're trying to maybe find a bug in the grass, and if not, let's go all the way down again. We can still bend our hands. The head is heavy. And from here, slowly, we just peel our spine going all the way up. Hands next to the body. You can blink your eyes, relax, feel the sensation of maybe grounding a little bit. Even if we're in pain, now the energy will move throughout the body and we will try to get back to ourselves. So from here, we will raise our hands up, looking up. We still need to do it on the other side, yeah? But we need to go down, so we go all the way down. Halfway, we put the hands slightly below the knee. I want your backs to be straight because it's crucial for me that your backs will be strong, because this will support your posture, but also like physical battles in the match. And slowly, if the ankle is hurting, we can like lift it like this, okay? And to be on this side, on the heels, but if not, let's try to bend our knees a bit, and meet here. It's very important for your knee health to be in those positions. We will do it this year. Let's put the hands next to the body and then open the shoulders. Nice. And from here, we need to take the right leg. Sorry, we did the right leg. So let's take the left leg back. Okay, we're gonna meet in warrior one, everyone with their own way. But we're gonna meet up. And the right knee, slowly in its own pace, is gonna be bent. Nice. If we have the range, we can put the left leg on the mat as long as our hip is opening, because we're trying to elongate the psoas muscles, you know, the ones here on the front from all the sprinting. It's crucial for us, and let's bend the knees as much as we have, and maybe try to lift the hands up. Nice. And And from here, with control, we're gonna put the left hand slowly next to the right. And from here, we're gonna open on the side. We're gonna lift the left leg so we will have more space. And let's breathe here. You can maybe take the leg even a bit to the side so we have more place for your body. Get inside. Nice. הגוף לא אוהב את זה?
לא.
Nice, and let's start rowing with the right hand. So we'll start working also on our shoulder mobility, but also if you can see, it's also moving our hip. Move a little bit. And once I'm done swimming, let's frame the front leg, place some more weight on this leg, and the power of my soul or whatever, I'm taking the body back to a plank. And from here I can put the knees on the mat, open them wide, and you can place the head on the mat to puppy pose. Nice. Let's breathe here. Let's breathe into this. Let's try to calm ourselves in this place after moving. Because it's very important even during a match or even after to teach yourself. אל תדאגי. בסדר. How to calm down. You do it, את עושה ממש טוב. היא מעצימה אותך. Nice empowerment, I like. Let's stay here and feel like the sensations in our body even after a long practice, even a long match, a long week. Respect my body, it's being very loyal to me, even after injuries, even after nights out, even after heartbreaks. It's been my vessel in this world. It helped me a lot. What we will try to do now, as much as we have, is to try to lift our bodies very, very gently and to make sure that the knees and hips are in the same line. The hands are going forward. So we take the hands a little bit to the front, so that the chest is on the boot.
Are you sure? Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, but תנסי שהגן שלך, and it's not supposed to be on your muscles only, but it's also not supposed to be totally. Don't worry, Nothing possible. Hey buddy, listen to one. It's not good. There you go. And where your hairline starts. Nice. Alright, let's leave this place. Maybe it was not so easy, but let's meet on our stomachs.
Okay.
Maybe the two sashes or the side, and from here we will take the hands and place them next to my ribs and slowly try to lift myself to cobra. Nice. If I have this, I can even maybe stretch my hands, but make sure even if my elbows are very flexible, I'm not collapsing if I have over flexibility. We roll our shoulders back, and maybe we look to the right hand side. Cool. And then to the left. And then maybe look to God or something up.
Where is it?
maybe he's there, maybe he's not.
Nice. Move some more weight to your knees. Tuck the legs and lift yourself with the knees bent to downward facing dog slowly. It's the first time we do this. Maybe we never even done this in our lives, so we'll take it very, very slow. What's very important for me is that your entire hand will be open, like you're trying to grip a football. For goalies, it's easy. So don't show off, but help them. But we try to open, so not the entire weight is on our wrist. We have a lot of very small, tiny, powerful joints in our hand, and I know it's maybe not your primary source of energy.
She collapsed first.
Up first. Competitiveness runs strong, huh?
תנסי רגע לפתוח ברכיים ולעבור את זה כי מה שחשוב לי שהגב שלך יהיה ישר ותנסי ללכת מאחורה.
I know it's not the most convenient, but this is very important if we have like ligament issues, okay, in our knees and in our hips, but we will work on this if God willing. What we will try to do from here is we lift the right leg back up, leg is flexed. Let's switch the music so we will get in the mode more, and maybe bring the knee to your chest. Yes, I'm serious. Nice. And take it back. Hip remains closed. Why? Because we want to strengthen the parts in our lower belly to function even when my leg is moving. It's very important for me. We lift the right leg up, sorry. Nice. And from here, next time we bring the leg to our chest, we press it ahead and we bring the left knee on the ground. With the power of our core, maybe God also, we lift ourselves up, hands above your head. Maybe slowly even take the leg a little bit forward. And we will try now to start working also on balance, but also on mobility, okay? So what we'll do is, we will move our weight forward, and then to the side of the leg, to the blade of the leg. See how different parts are working now. And then try to close the circle as you see fit. You know your body better than me. I can only look and say it's looking okay. But you know your body better than me. Now let's do it to the other side. So we did it from this side, now let's do it from the other side. So we collapse intentionally inside, only to come back to the middle. If you want, you can put the legs exactly behind your head to open, but make sure you're not collapsing, that the core remains strong. Let's do it one more time on each side, yeah?